Hello, Smart One. Welcome to our channel where we talk about various things in history, and today's video we are going to discuss top 10 ancient artifacts. Humans and our ancestors have been creating tools, art, and everyday objects for millions of years, and every unexpected discovery teaches us something new about the evolution of our species. The video is going to be amazing. Make sure to stick till the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Momikawi stone tools, 3.3 million years old. It is really exciting and very moving to be the first person to pick up a stone artifact, since its original maker put it down millions of years ago, says Jason Lewis, assistant director of the Turkana Basin Institute and co-author of a study published in Nature in 2015 about his team's discovery in Kenya. Who that original maker is, however, remains unknown. The Momikawi tools were created for hammering and cutting well before the genus Homo, the line of species that would eventually produce us, modern humans, is thought to have emerged around 2.8 million years ago. Conventional wisdom in human evolutionary studies since the 1960s has supposed that the origins of knapping stone tools by our ancestors was linked to the emergence of the genus Homo, and that this technological development was tied to climate change and the spread of savanna grasslands, Lewis says. The premise was that our lineage alone took the cognitive leap of hitting stones together to strike off sharp flakes, and that this was the foundation of our evolutionary success. Number 9. Sculpture representing a human, 40,000 years old. There are several caves in a mountain range in southern Germany called the Swabian Jura that contains evidence of occupation by Ice Age Homo sapiens around 40,000 years ago. There are remains of campfires, tools, weapons, and jewelry, as well as figurines carved from mammoth ivory with stone tools. The Venus of Whole Fells, a 2.5-inch sculpture from that trove, is the first known example of a sculpture of a human figure. You couldn't get more female than this, Nicholas Kennard, the Ohio-born archaeologist whose University of Tübingen team found the statue, told Smithsonian. The Venus is a squat figure with very large breasts and genitalia, and might have been a fertility symbol. Number 8. Stone tools in the Americas, 15,500 years old. At the Buttermilk Creek Archaeological Site in central Texas, Michael R. Waters, director of the Center for the Study of the First Americans at Texas A&M University, and his team found projectile points, blades, and other tools that date back beyond the time frame that researchers long believed humans had migrated through the Americas after crossing the Bering Strait from Siberia at the end of the last ice age. This is the oldest credible archaeological site in North America, Dr. Waters told the New York Times in 2011. It proves that people must have gotten past the Bering Strait region before the ice receded, meaning they probably traveled south along the west coast, possibly in boats, to reach mainland North and South America and spread out across the continents. Number 7. Temple, 11,000 years old. The Göbekli Tepe site in southeastern Turkey, which is filled with large carved stones, was built by people who hadn't even developed metal tools yet. Stone pillars, some as tall as 16 feet, are arranged in circles, and many are carved with foxes, lions, scorpions, and vultures. This is the first human-built holy place, German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt told Smithsonian's Andrew Curry in 2008. Number 6. Boat, 10,000 years old. The Pessie canoe was found in the Netherlands during highway construction in 1955 and is the oldest boat ever discovered. It was made by digging out the inside of a log with an axe, according to the Drents Museum in Assen. Because some researchers wondered whether the piece might be an animal trough. Though humans weren't keeping animals at that time in the Netherlands, the museum created a replica and took it out on the water, proving that it would have floated. Number 5. City, 9,500 years old. Hadalhoik in central Turkey is one of the world's largest Neolithic settlements and might be one of the first places where humans gathered in close quarters. They built hundreds of houses out of mud bricks and had paintings and plaster reliefs on the walls, and they buried their dead under plaster floors. What's more, all the houses were remarkably similar, and don't show signs of greater or lesser wealth or status, according to a Discover magazine article by Jennifer Haddam, leading researchers to think the society might have functioned without clear leaders. Number 4. Gold bead, 6,500 years old. A tiny gold bead unearthed in Bulgaria is thought to be the oldest example of a processed gold object ever discovered. It's only 1/8 of an inch in diameter, and it was found at a site called Tel Unet site, where researchers have also found hundreds of ceramic bird figurines that might have been used in a religious ceremony. The area was home to a Balkan Copper Age civilization, where metal production was developed and people had extensive trading networks. Number 3. Linen dress, 5,200 years old. The oldest woven garment ever discovered. The Tarkan dress was found in an Egyptian tomb in the early 1900s and shipped off without careful study. In 1977, researchers at the Petrie Museum of Egyptian Archaeology in London realized what they had on their hands. The dress has pleats in the sleeves and bodice and a V-neck, and is significantly more sophisticated than the basic cloths and wraps that had previously been found from the period. Because textiles made from plant materials usually degrade quickly, it's rare to find them older than 2,000 years at archaeological sites. Alice Stevenson, a curator at the Petrie and author of a 2016 study about the Tarkan dress's age in the journal Antiquity, told National Geographic. Number 2. Lunchbox, 3,500 years old. A hiker traveling through the Swiss Alps dropped his or her lunch thousands of years ago, and the small, circular wooden box holding the food was found in 2012 after receding glaciers left it exposed. When researchers from the Max Planck Institute for the Science of Human History performed a molecular analysis to see what it had contained, they found human-grown cereal grains, including wheat and barley or rye. Most food containers of similar eras have shown evidence of milk and meat. The domestication of plants, such as wheat, was one of the most significant cultural and evolutionary steps of our species, but direct evidence for the use of domesticated plants, for example, in early culinary practices, has remained frustratingly elusive, says a statement from the Institute. Number 1. Cave painting studio, 100,000 years old. Some hunter-gatherers along the coast of South Africa stopped in a pleasant seaside cave, now called the Blombos Cave, and mixed up some paints and abalone shells. We don't know what they painted, but the kit they left behind is the oldest evidence of humans making a compound mixture. They blended crushed bones that were heated to release oils from the marrow with ochre, a soft red clay. They must have had an elementary knowledge of chemistry. Christopher Henshelwood, an archaeologist at the University of the Witwatersrand in Johannesburg, who participated in the study, told Live Science in 2011. And they also had a recipe for this compound or this paint. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.